Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your girl Comet, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm getting ready for Pride. I'll show you guys my outfit in the next video because I plan on vlogging at Pride, so we're gonna see how that goes. If I don't upload a vlog, just know it probably wasn't meant to be. But I decided I wanted to do a get ready with me and do my makeup while also just because it's Pride. This will be uploaded in July, but because it's Pride, I kind of wanted to talk about, you know, my sexuality and stuff. So, yeah, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share this with all your friends, and let's get into it. Okay, I already did skin prep, and I used the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer, or whatever it's called, the jelly, you know that one that be going viral. I took it from my sister, because I wanted to make sure my makeup stayed. And right now, I'm about to do my eyes. We're gonna attempt. I'm gonna be using this Juvia's Place palette, and this concealer from L'Oreal Paris. It's the Infallible 24-hour full wear. Yeah, in the shade Honey 415. So, oh, let me go wet my beauty blender. I'll be back. Sorry if I get silent, it's because I'm trying to focus on makeup. I learned makeup pretty late in the game compared to other people. Also, if you hear something in the back, it's my fan because it is really hot. So, yeah. But let's get into it. Oh my god. This concealer always scares me because it looks really light, but it blends into my skin, I guess. So, oh, okay, so let's get into it, right? So starting off when I was young, like probably like elementary school or whatever, I was identifying as straight. And I didn't really take into consideration, I was young, so I didn't really know like about the LGBTQIA plus community. I just wasn't really, my family didn't really talk about it. The only thing I knew was freaking RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh my god, it got on my under eye. Let me just blend that. All I knew was RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been watching that since I was like 6, 8-ish. But yeah, so I would say, I think this is too wet. Let me just use a dry one. Beauty blender. Sorry. Y'all, I'm sorry. Anyways, it needs to stop getting on my under eye. Anyways, so yeah. I knew about RuPaul's Drag Race and stuff, but like, that's really it, to be honest. And then I want to say around 6, 7, or 8. I was young. My first like girl crush was Halle Berry as Catwoman. Let me tell you, she fine. Like, I don't even know, like, I was watching that movie, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know, like, I always thought, like, you know, I always knew people could be beautiful, like, women could be beautiful, but to that extent, I was like, for so long, Catwoman, like, her version was, like, my favorite superhero movie. Like, she's the one who got me into, like, DC stuff. You know, like, I really was not into that stuff until I watched that movie. So, yeah. So she was pretty much like my first, sorry. What is that? Oh, she was pretty much my first girl crush, but like, I still didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, she's wildly attractive, whatever. Now, oh, I think I said this. I'm going in with this Juvia's Place palette. I think it's called the Masquerade Mini. Yeah. I got it from Target. Don't ask me how much it was because Anyways, I'm going in with the shade Ori. It's like this hot pink, if you could see it. Because my whole outfit is pink today. I'm not the best at this stuff, so I think I established that already. But yeah, so like, let's move on to, sorry, I got a notification. Let's move on to elementary school. So elementary school, I went to an all-girls school called Excellence Girls. If you never heard of it, it was like Satan spawn. Like, don't send your kids to any charter school or uncommon school. It was just horrible. I really don't know how to put on makeup. No, yeah, it was just horrible. Like, my experience there was bad. I could talk about that in another video if you guys want to see. But no, yeah, my experience there was like really horrible. But a lot of girls there were queer or like very bi-curious, right? But I still never like looked at girls that way, you know? And not to trauma dump, but a lot of the girls would like, you know, touch up on me and stuff, you know, wasn't consensual. And so I kind of just did not want to think about liking girls, because I was just like, if this is what girls do, mind you, I was never like that. Like, I'm very much a like, I don't like to touch people person. I don't like people touching me. Like, I'm very much like that. So when they would touch up on me and stuff, I would just be like, So like, I never like question, you know, like, is this showing up? Yeah. I was just not in that. I guess I just like went back into the closet, I guess, because I was just very uncomfortable. And I was just like, if this is what, because like people will like write off, it's like, oh, this is what girls do. So this is what girls just do because they're girls. I really didn't want to be a part of that. I don't know if that's like controversial, but that's just how I felt. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And then, wait, let me finish the other eye off camera and then we'll continue talking. Okay, next, I'm just gonna fix up my eyebrows. I finished the other eye. I'm just gonna fix up my eyebrows. I don't really fill it in because I have naturally thick eyebrows, and I feel like maybe I don't have the right tools, but like when I fill it in or shape it up, it's just, you know, if I'm not getting it done at the nail salon, like wax, it's just like not gonna get done. And I haven't done that in OD long because I had an eyebrow piercing, like I mentioned in my first vlog, but so I haven't gotten it waxed pretty often. And I don't even really touch it up, to be honest. Well, I like clean it up, but like as far as like concealer and stuff, I might do like the top, but like other than that, I'm not really gonna shape it up and stuff. I hope my eyeshadow looks good. It's just one color. I think typically, oh, all my makeup is right in front of me. Typically I go in with this Sephora, it's like Sephora's Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer in the shade 16. I usually go use that over the top because this is like way too much concealer and I need to re-up on this actually. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, okay, so then 8th grade came, and 8th grade is kind of when I officially entered that like bi-curious type phase. I think I might put some under here. I feel like I should have been concealed my eyebrows. It's okay, I'll go back over it with eyeshadow. So yeah, that's when I like, what is going on? There's like a noise going on. I'm a little terrified. Oh, I think it's the rain. It's raining! It's literally raining, like, don't fess me up. Let me do my eyebrows off camera because I can't concentrate. Okay, this is my eyebrows. I kind of filled them in and then went over with makeup remover and removed it because it was looking too thick because I used black. If y'all hear a weird noise and sound in the background, it's rain. It's raining. It's pouring really bad. And I just lost my eyebrow spoolie. I don't know what I did with it. It was right here. I'm just lost. Anyway, so what time is it? I don't know what time it is, but now I'm gonna go in my Best Skin Ever Sephora brand. This is really good coverage, y'all. Like, it's really good. In the shade 59N, whatever that means. Anyways, let's get back into it. So where was I? Middle school, 8th grade. 8th grade, I became like best friends. You know how like the last year of school you become like best friends with people. You know you're not really gonna be friends with them after. Yeah, it was like that. I'm using this like fluffy type brush. Just a little. Just a little. Anyways, so yeah, me and my friends became best friends with this one girl. I heard you're not supposed to put foundation under your eyes, but I don't even care. Yeah, we were just always hanging out with each other, just doing bad stuff. Like 8th grade was really like my baddest year. Like the year where I just didn't really care. I was like on my way out. I was just disrespectful to teachers, and I really like regret it. But it was mainly because I started hanging out with her. Maybe I just need a little more. I started hanging out with her in school that it was just really bad. You know, all my friends would just be getting mad phone calls home and all this type of stuff. But I don't know why, but I developed a crush on her. If you know who I'm talking about, then just be quiet, okay? Things happen. But I developed a crush on her, and she never knew. But with me, when I have a crush on somebody, I would indirectly ask some questions to know if we're ever gonna be like compatible. So I was asking her like, "Oh, what's your type? Are you into girls?" Da 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 da. And then I found out. Well, I heard through the grapevine that she used to date girls. So I was like, "Oh, maybe I have a chance." So I was talking to her, and then she was basically like, "No, like I'm not into girls." So I was like, damn. But I still became, she doesn't know this to this day, but I was still best friends with her at the time. And I still like I didn't care. I thought maybe one day I could change her mind and we could, you know, be together. But I still had a crush on her. And it was really hard on me because I was just all types of confused. And I was just like, am I bi-curious? Should I like really do this for real? Well, that sounds weird, but like, should I really like explore my options? I guess is what I meant. And a lot of my friends at the time were either like debating also, because it was like this thing in my school, because we went to all girls schools, K through 8, that like a lot of the girls would be like fake gay. I don't know if that sounds weird, but if you went to Excellence, you know a lot of the girls were like fake gay, and they were only into girls just because it was like a status thing. It was like a status thing. And you had like the 3 main studs everybody wanted, and then femmes would just take turns with them and stuff. It was a status thing. If you know, you know. If you was a part of that, I mean, if you went to that school, you would know what I'm talking about. Like, it sounds weird to people who didn't go to my school, but like a lot of people, I guess we could say they were questioning, but they really were straight. If you would ask them what they are, they would say they were straight. So I don't know if what I'm saying is controversial. I hope it's not, but like that's just how it was. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't, you know, try to test my waters. Maybe I'm just straight, and now it's just like a phase. I remember like coming out, not like coming out, but like telling my 2 best friends that I was like, or actually I think I told my whole middle school group that I was like bi-curious, and they were kind of just like, okay. And they kind of just move on. But I thought everybody like forgot. Oh my god, I forgot to put on color corrector. Let me just put it on over the foundation. But yeah, I just kind of pretend like that just never happened, and I kind of just moved on, and then I got to high school, and I'll be right back. So I color corrected over my foundation. I don't know how much that did, but I used this LA Pro concealer. Don't know what shade this is, but it's the red one. Anyways, and I used this brush. So now I will be doing concealer. I'm using the same two concealers, but it'll be different. Like, you'll see. Oh, I saw this trick on TikTok where you take like this powder puff and you spray it with your setting spray. So I'm gonna use this All Nighter Urban Decay, and you like do your freaking you put on the thing, and then you put the concealer on, and it's supposed to like really, stay down. So let me just do that. Let me spray my whole face first though. Oh. It's in my eye. I always get it in my eye. This is so embarrassing. Where is my fan? Where is my fan? Oh. Without fail, I always get freaking makeup spray in my eye. And this is the Urban Decay. I'm gonna use 2 setting sprays. But this is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. I don't think it works that well. Like, I don't know like what was the hype. But anyways, okay. Then I got to high school. And high school, I was just going around telling, I was just basically like bi-curious. Somebody asked me what I was. I was just like, I'm bi-curious. I also like didn't really like tell people that I was like gay or like questioning or whatever. I kind of just waited until somebody asked me. Like, I wasn't really out loud and proud. And I mean, you technically, everybody has their own journey, so you don't have to be. But like, a lot of people in my high school were kind of just, out and proud. But I just wasn't like that. And I always had a lot of queer friends. And in high school, I continued to have a lot of queer friends. But I still was always that one where I just wasn't like that comfortable, and I wasn't that sure. Like, I didn't want to come out until I knew like I wanted, to be, with all genders or whatever, I guess, right? So I just kind of was like, oh, I'm bi-curious, I'm straight, da-da-da, because I didn't want to make it seem like I was trying to offend it. Ooh, I'm not supposed to curse. That I was like trying to offend people, but like, I don't know, I was just in my head basically. So yeah, but I was in high school, because a lot of the people I crossed paths with were queer. A lot of them would ask like questions like, oh, like how much % gay are you, or stuff like that. And I was just overall like uncomfortable, just because I couldn't, even to this day, I can't measure my sexuality, and a lot of people like, I don't know, I'll get into that later, but I just couldn't measure my sexuality, I just kind of was just going with the flow and trying to see, what I really liked. And I think like that forced me in the closet more, to be honest. So, oh, this is interesting. Okay, work boots, slay. Yeah, that just kind of like, it just discouraged me from coming out, I guess. And maybe I was just like getting in my own head, to be honest. Like, I don't think it was that big of a deal, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling, but I don't know. I was just lost. Like, y'all, I was just lost. Like, let's just say that I was lost, basically. I'm gonna let this concealer sit, and then I'll come back with it fully blended, and we'll talk more. I'm back. I blended it. Now I'm just gonna, yeah, now I'm just gonna go in and like remove any harsh lines or whatever. Hopefully it's looking good. I don't know why, but I just could never get rid of my dark circles as much as I want. But I think me talking to myself, let me just go over with some foundation. Work. Anyways, okay. I'll be getting off track when I have to ramble. Back to high school. Okay, so then freshman year I was like bi-curious, and again I had some interactions with women that weren't that good. I'm not gonna retrauma them, but they just weren't that good. So again, I kind of just didn't want to question anything. And yeah, so but then quarantine came sophomore year, and that was like the best years of high school, because I'll get into high school stuff like in a different video, but that was like the best year for me. In high school. Now I'm gonna contour. Where's my contour stick? What the heck? Oh, maybe it's in here. Anyways, so where's my oh, here it is. This is not, it's not that good, but this is the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Deep Rich. So ooh, wrong side. That's the highlighter side. So quarantine came, and quarantine is when I started really becoming a different person. Like I feel like 8th grade year and quarantine years was the years I developed as a person, because before that I was just not the best person. I'll get into that in a different video as well. But quarantine I did a lot of self-thinking, or self-thinking? Yeah, that's the word. And I really was thinking a lot about my sexuality. And work. Yes, I did a lot of thinking, and I started becoming more comfortable with kind of admitting that maybe there's a possibility that I could be queer. And then I didn't really have any like girl crushes in my grade, just because like a lot of the girls that I was friends, like a lot of the girls that was like, I guess you could say really attractive and stuff, I was just friends with, and I didn't really want to be anything more. Instead, I had a lot of well, not a lot, I had like maybe 3 boy crushes in all of high school. Kind of embarrassing ones too. I'll get into that maybe in a different video. But no, yeah, so I guess we can like kind of fast forward to junior year then. So sophomore year I was doing a lot of contemplation. Junior year I was more so ready to admit that I was like bisexual, pan, whatever. Let me just blend this and I'll come back. Okay, I finished blending and contouring. Sorry, when I do makeup, again, I need total concentration. Otherwise, it's just a lot. I'm not the best at contouring either. I think I need a new thing. So, junior year, at my school, we had something called IB. IB's the devil. It's harder than AP, and basically we had to pick different classes. So I decided to pick HL Bio, which is like higher level bio, so the hardest bio, because I had a crush on this teacher. I'm not gonna say her name because she might see this, but she was my bio teacher, and she was so fine. Sorry, she was just so fine, and I just needed her so bad. Like, I really just needed her, y'all. And so I signed up for her class to be closer to her. Cause I'm young. I'm thinking, oh, like maybe we could have a little teacher-student relationship. Like, she gonna bend the rules for me. Like, she did not, because the hell I went through with that lady. Oh my God, I was so smitten by her that I was just, anytime somebody was like, she's just a bad teacher, Quentin, like she does not respect students, I was like, maybe it's your fault. Maybe you're the reason why she's like a bad teacher or whatever. Maybe it's you. Like, I never like wanted to believe she was a bad student until she really started like coming for me and stuff. And then I was like, oh yeah, she's a bad student. I'm sorry to other people who try to like open my eyes. And I when I tell you, like, she was like, I would say she's like my first like real like she was the reason I like realized that I'm queer. I was so infatuated by her. She was just so fine, and I just never noticed how much she was just a bitch. Like, she was a bitch. Like, like she was just y'all. Anyways, so yeah, I'm using the matte finish powder by NYX. Every time I do makeup, I get something in my eye, or it's just like what is that? Like, what is that? Like, Jenny, like, oh my God, like, what is that? Yeah, so I took the class because of her, because she was so pretty, and then I started realizing with real eyes that, oh, yeah, girl, it's time to come out. So, yeah, I took the class. I was still so, like, infatuated with her. And then, like, I'd be on TikTok, and I'd, like, see, like, women or, like, people my age who were girls, and I was just like, oh, they so fine. Like, they so fine. Or, like, non-binary people, and I'm like, oh, they just so fine. Like, I just need them. And so I started, like, you know, just realizing that, yeah, I'm definitely you know, like, I was just, and everybody around me just kind of, from the middle school thing, well, at least the people I grew up with, they kind of just knew. And still to this day, I have never officially came out. I just started talking about my infatuation with girls. Like, I never, like, officially came out, and I still don't intend on doing so, but I'll get into that later on. But yeah, so I started realizing that I find people of all genders just fine. Like, my motto is, if you fine, you can be mine, you know? Like, that was just my motto. And so senior year rolls around, and I'm officially just out. Like, I'm officially, like, just telling people, yeah, I'm queer, da-da-da. I never gave myself a label. I still don't give myself a label. I just say I'm queer. Maybe that is a label, but it's not, like, a, like, set label, because I don't like, categories and stuff like that. Like, I just want to be me. Oh, my God. I need more concealer right here. Like, I'll get into that when I'm done with the setting powder. Okay, I did all the places where I put concealer except for the forehead with the Mineral Matte Finishing Powder by NYX. I don't even know what shade this is, child. It's like the tannest shade I found. In the shade Light Medium. And then I use this for the rest of my face because I tend to sweat on my face a lot. I use this setting powder, the Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact in the shade Deep. Yep, her. I'm realizing I'm not showing you guys the products, but anyways, yeah, so senior year, I was still getting hit with the... Like, I can't win! I can't win! I always... Anyways, sorry. I was still getting hit with the same, like, oh, what percent gay are you in? So I was still very uncomfortable. And a lot of it was, like, from my own friends as well. And I was just like, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't know. I just didn't really, like, I feel like I couldn't, like, define or limit, you know. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm used to setting spray. Makeup Forever. I just couldn't, like, really, oh, it's in my mouth. Really define or label myself, you know? And I was still, like, very much, like, just questioning a lot, I guess. And so, yeah. But I was definitely more comfortable, like, especially, like, on, like, social media. I was always, like, just talking about my attraction to women, especially, like celebrities and stuff. Because, again, I didn't really have anybody up to, like, actually attainable that I, like, found interesting, just because, I was friends with all the bad girls, like the bad bitches. Like, I was friends with all of them. So I really didn't find a romantic attraction to them. So yeah, and but I would, like, talk about my infatuation with, like, Megan Thee Stallion and fucking Zendaya and stuff like that. So I was very much like if you asked me, I would, like, tell you and stuff. So I was very much, you know, but to this day, I am not, like, out to, like, family, well, except for, like, 2 cousins that I have on my social media. I'm not really out to my family, and I just never, like, came out. Like, me wearing this I Love Women shirt is a big step. Mind you, I'm in my sophomore year of college now. Like, I feel like, for me personally, I don't like the idea, for me, like, for other people, okay, but for me, I just don't like the idea of having to come out, because, like, straight people don't announce I'm straight, so why do queer people, you know, have to announce, you know, I'm gay, lesbian, da-da-da-da. I just feel like it's kind of stupid. Well, not stupid. I just think it's not necessary, basically. So I never really came out to my family, and I don't even know how they would be, like, receptive of it, to be honest. Okay, I did my hair. It is so shrunken, like, oh, I hate it. Like, oh my God. I'm not gonna rant about how much I hate my hair, but it is shrunken, so that's great. And then as soon as I get outside, it's definitely gonna be worse because it is humid. So that's getting fantastic. I did my lashes. There must be a reason why this eyeshadow palette I got was, like, 30% off, because the shadow would just come off anytime I would touch the area. Like, oh, I pray that the humidity does not get to my hair and my hair stays like this. But this is the finished makeup look. Let me get closer. This is the finished makeup look. You guys will probably see the full, like, outfit and jewelry in the Pride vlog. But let me just close out by saying this. I'm at a better mental space and stuff than I was when I was younger. And I'm definitely, like, out and proud, despite what I said regarding, like, family stuff. Oh, Let me show you what I use on my lips. I use this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Cranberry Pie. And then this NK Makeup eyeliner pencil. And then this Fenty lip gloss in the shade, I have no idea, on top. That's what my lips are. So yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Everybody has their own journey with coming out or not, or just being queer in general. Please do not invalidate anybody's queerness, because I had that happen a lot to me, even by my own friends. And this was at a time where I was, trying to come out, and my friends would invalidate me just because I didn't have the experiences that they had in their queerness, or just because, I don't know, I came out late in the game. But it doesn't matter if somebody has all the experience in the world or none of the experience in the world. It doesn't matter if they've been out for 1 year, 2 months, 6 years. Don't invalidate anybody's queerness. If they say they're queer, they're queer. Everybody has their own journey. You don't have to come out if you don't want to. I didn't, and I'm just fine. You don't have to come out. You take your own time. Your sexuality is your own. Your gender identity is your own. You don't owe it to anybody else. You don't have to listen to what society says or what your friends say, your parents say. Just be you. Just be you at the end of the day. Just know you'll always have support. If it's not by anybody you got my support. My socials are always linked in the description or at the end of the video, so you can always hit me up. Will I answer quickly? Maybe, but just know you'll get an answer eventually, because I'm on my own journey as well, and so we can do this together. Yeah. And also, try to be accepting to everybody. Don't try. Be accepting to anybody. It doesn't matter if they're bi, lesbian, trans, whatever. Don't invalidate anybody's queerness. Period. Be accepting to everybody, even if you don't identify with that community. Be accepting to everybody. Be nice. Be nice. If you guys are going to be my fans, you have to be nice to every social identity, everything. Okay? Okay. So this is the end of the video. This is the final look. Stay tuned for pictures. Stay tuned for the Pride vlog if I vlog. And let's all pray that my hair stays good. And with that, that concludes the end of the video. So like, comment, subscribe. And let me know what else you want to see from me. Bye. Y'all, look at how unorganized my desk is. Like, just so unorganized. Like, this is so bad, and I be getting so stressed out when everything's not in freaking order. What is my life?